I'm a big fan of the NFL, always have been. My favorite team is actually the New England Patriots. Now, aside from that, there's been things about the NFL that has been getting on my nerves, right? And I kind of just wanted to rant. I just wanted to get this out of the way. I can't take anymore with the NFL. Now, as we all know, with the NFL and with football in general, football is a sport where put on pads, put on a helmet, you got a mouth guard, very safe game to some extent, but you do have to tackle. You have to hit hard. That's part of the game. I've never really gotten into college football, but I know a lot of people are getting into college football more and more, and I'm starting to watch it like here and there and going, you know what, I'm kind of enjoying college football versus the NFL. And one of my biggest things against the NFL specifically right now and how they're playing the game of football is because of how soft it is. If people don't remember, they used to hit people back in the day. Believe it or not, they used to be able to just completely demolish the quarterback. If you go back and you look up the 1985 Bears, the 85 Bears' defense was spectacular. Part of why they were so great on defense was because not only were those players very fast and they were hard hitting, but they were allowed to do that hard hitting. And nowadays, you don't see that. I've watched already so many games this specific season where they come in to sack the quarterback and the quarterback is still on their two legs. What is this? Why is there three guys surrounding one person and they still are not allowed to tackle that person? Why is the whistle being blown? And for people that say, oh, it's a safety reason, we gotta be safe. These players know what they're getting into before they even get into the NFL. A majority of the players in the NFL have been playing football since their Pee-wee years. So they've been playing since Pee-wee, JV, varsity, going through college, and now for the professionals. They've been playing their entire life, and that is their life. And so to say that, oh, it's a safety thing, I get, to some extent, we need safety measures. But nobody's forcing them to play this game. Nobody's going, hey, Jimmy, you gotta play the football. Like, nobody's doing that. Maybe in their younger age, but there comes a point that once they hit 18, technically, they don't have to play football. They don't actually have to play. And how many parents out there, or your guardians out there, are actually forcing their kids to play football, especially in today's world where everybody's gonna wrap them in bubble wrap? It's football. Let the players tackle. Why are the players not encouraged to tackle? Why are we calling flags on roughing the passer? Unless the hit happens after the actual tackle, that's more than okay. Call roughing the passer. But to do a roll tackle like on Tom Brady, and the other day when I see Patrick Mahomes, there's three guys around him, and they just stood him up, and they're like, okay, we're just gonna blow the whistle, play over, he's sacked. No, he's not. He's still on his 2 feet. As far as I'm concerned, drive him back and drive him down. If you're not tackling, then why are we watching the sport? That's why so many people love this sport, is because it is a physically intense sport. Why are we not allowed to watch that anymore? And why are they taking that away from the viewership? And if they're so worried about safety, like over the years, we have seen more and more safe equipment come into the league, and they've been banning certain helmets and certain guards protection that they wear as players because they deem it not safe anymore by today's standards. So we know that they're wearing the safest equipment possible already. So to say basically, hey, you're not playing tackle football, then they're essentially just playing two-hand touch, and it's just so garbage to watch. It really is boring. And I don't enjoy it, and I love football, and I love the sport. That's why I like to watch it, but to take the kind of the biggest part of football away, which is the tackling, that's how plays happen. And the one that irks me the most, aside from roughing the passer kind of calls, are pass interference calls on either offense or defense. When that ball is coming to that receiver, both the cornerback and the receiver should be allowed to completely do whatever it takes to get to that ball. I mean, it is just absurd that we're seeing flags be called because, my gosh, if you touch somebody, it's a flag. I mean, come on, it's football. You have your pads on, you have your equipment on, you know what you're getting into. These people are getting paid millions, almost billions of dollars, and probably in the next 2 years, we will see billion-dollar contracts, and they don't even have to get tackled anymore. And they don't even have to tackle. So it makes the game so less physically demanding, and that's why people love it, is because it was supposed to be a hard-hitting, physical game. It's supposed to be hard to punch it into the touchdown. You're supposed to have to work for it. And I was like, oh, we touched you. Okay, game over. We'll do it again. Bullcrap. Why can they not tackle the quarterback? You see players like Joe Montana, John Elway, Steve Young. The reason a lot of those players and the reason a lot of those quarterbacks just in general, and even if you go farther back, did not play as long as what you see Tom Brady playing as, because they got hit. And when they got hit, they got freaking laid out, man. That was all there was to it. There's been times throughout the season with the 85 Bears where they legit thought they killed people because of how hard they were hitting him. And now they just push him out of bounds. Okay, I got him. I can play that game. I can play that game at that point. Why? I want to see actually athletic, hard-hitting players getting paid tons of money to do their job. Why is this a thing? Why are they taking that away from us? I don't understand it, and I think it's ruining the NFL.